In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived an old grandmother and grandfather. One crisp autumn morning, as the sun peeked over the treetops, casting a golden glow on the thatched roof of their cottage, the grandmother decided to bake something special. She mixed flour, water, and a pinch of magic from her heart, shaping it into a round, plump little bun. I shall call you Колобок, she said softly, her voice like a gentle breeze. Колобок, with his rosy cheeks and bright eyes, cooled on the windowsill, feeling the warmth of the world for the first time. Колобок lay there, listening to the birds chirp and the leaves rustle outside. But as the day wore on, a quiet sadness settled in his daffy heart. He watched the grandmother and grandfather go about their chores, chopping wood, tending the garden, and wondered about the vast world beyond the sill. I am just a little bun, he thought, made to be eaten or forgotten. What if there is more for him? A place where I belong, not as food, but as a friend. The problem tugged at him like a soft thread, relatable in its simplicity, the longing for adventure, for purpose, in a life that felt too small. With a deep breath, Колобок rolled off the windowsill, landing softly on the cool grasses. I am Колобок, Колобок, I am made from floor top to top, he sang in a low, melodic voice, his words floating like dandelion seeds. He rolled down the path, past the fence, into the forest. The trees stood tall and still, their branches forming a canopy that filtered the light into soft patterns on the ground. He met a hare, who twitched his ears and said, "Little Колобок, you look tasty. I will eat you." But Колобок sang his song again, slow and steady, and rolled on, leaving the hare behind in quiet wonder. Deeper into the woods, the air grew cooler, filled with the scent of pine and earth. Колобок rolled past a wolf, who growled hungrily, and a bear, who lumbered close with paws outstretched. Each time, his simple song, delivered with calm pauses, letting the words echo, carried him away safely. The path twisted and turned, the forest thinning until Колобок emerged into a clearing bathed in twilight haze. There, hidden among wildflowers and vines, stood a wondrous sight, Дом игрушек, the house of toys. It was a grand, colorful structure, with walls painted in reds and blues, windows like sparkling eyes, and a door that creaked invitingly open. Toys of all kinds peeked from the porch, wooden soldiers, cloth dolls, and spinning tops, whispering secrets in the fading light. Колобок paused, his heart beating a little faster. What is this place? He murmured. He rolled closer, the ground soft under him like a welcoming carpet. Inside, the house was alive with gentle magic. Shelves lined the walls, holding forgotten playthings, a teddy bear with a patched eye, a marionette with tangled strings, a porcelain ballerina frozen in mid-twirl. They stared as Колобок entered, their eyes lighting up with curiosity. "Who are you, little round one?" asked the teddy bear in a plush, muffled voice. "I am Колобок," he replied slowly, taking in the warm, dusty air that smelled of varnish and memories. "I rolled away from home, seeking something more." The toys gathered around, sharing their stories in hushed tones. The ballerina spoke of dances long past, the marionette of strings that once controlled him. Колобок felt a kinship, his problem mirroring theirs. They too had been left behind, yearning for play and connection. Together, they sat in the cozy room, the fire in the tiny heart crackling softly, building an atmosphere of quiet companionship. But then comes the gentle twist. As night fell, a sly fox slinked toward Дом игрушек, her eyes gleaming in the moonlight. She had followed Колобок's trail, whispering, "Little Колобок, so far from home. Come out, and let them hear your song one last time." The toys froze, fear rippling through the house like a soft shiver. Колобок, however, felt a calm resolve. He rolled to the door, singing his tune not with haste, but with deeper emotion, pausing between lines to let the words sink in. "I am Колобок, Колобок, made from floor top to top, but now I have found my place." The fox listened, her cunning softened by the melody's sincerity. Instead of pouncing, she tilted her head, a flicker of loneliness in her eyes. Your song touches even she admitted quietly. Perhaps there is room in this world for all of us. With that, she turned and vanished into the shadows, leaving the house in peaceful silence. In the days that followed, Колобок stayed in Дом игрушек, becoming part of the family. He shared stories with the toys, rolling gently across the floors, his presence bringing life to the quiet corners. The grandmother and grandfather, missing him, searched the forest and found the house one evening. They smiled, seeing Колобок happy among friends. You have found your adventure, the grandmother said, her voice warm like fresh bread. Колобok's heart soiled with emotional depth, a satisfying sense of belonging, grounded in the simple joys of connection. The house of toys became a haven for wanderers, where problems dissolved into shared puzzles and gentle songs. And so, under the stars, life rolled on, calm and compelled.